people are the same people behind everything. So the things that we've been through, I cannot go into details, but what I can say that I thank God and all the NDC members in Amenfi Central, branch executives, constituency executives, all the Western Region NDC people, in fact, regional executives, coming home, and we are going to do our campaign lunch, and after the campaign lunch, then so I know that the people are waiting for me and they are happy. So I want to tell them that they should just go and find something to eat and drink and be happy and thank God.
And we want to thank the court. I will say more. The Electoral Commission rep is in court. He's aware the court has vacated the injunction. The basis on which they disqualify Joanna Jan is based on the injunction order. Now that the injunction has been vacated, Jane Mensah should do the right thing. I will say no more.
Yeah, I'm this year Kessben television is so near Sati and count Kessben 93.3 FM. So ya trust here we here say we no about to breno aso and on the election avenue so ena sabre wasuguso awuti na ohwe if sabre confirm say beto aba no ebo awia no miensa ebesi nkudwa e confirm say ebo no miensa ebebo nunum na ye na amanyuko awdo no adi nkomo na ye tie omo hyehyɛ ya omo de magana men etore bia ye be the data analysis na ya hwɛ amanyuko bia modembo e wo mantam dunsie num ene abatom peso ya be ya hanu ene adusie num a ade oso num a ye kan ato so aba no ya hwɛ obia e modembo ede we bisa sɛ ede akra na Ghana fo be gina so ato aba ene ditore bia ye de adwadifo ebeba wo mo akokwan so beba small scale miners beba magazine for akra ne beba Ghana Union of Traders Association Guta for beba na obia nso abeka se de ohunu oman no ekro ene de ombegina so ato aba enti bomode answer election avenue dwubedie onso nyi ho free mu edwada yetrase no miensa kobo nunum ebrada anadwo no wotwe ekobo nundu ukuada yatrase free no miensa kobo nunum yawada enso enwumere no wotwe ekobo nundu na efiada nso yatrase no miensa kobo nunum na ne memenda kra no akowie ni nyina efi no son ede ekobo no nkro so je ne entafi sabre kobo nunum na yeni nkomo efa Ghana manyasam just about 24 days to election 2024 akanafua aduonu nan na Ghana fo nyina ekoto aba Electoral Commission data odi aba no enipa atwe odi afia ombeto aba no ododo no etwam opepem edunwotwe ene chiriposo hanson ye 8.7 million Ghanaians and omdi wo voters register mu ya ometimi ato aba a kire omadwama yeye ye beyi mampani baako na yeyi mrahye bedwafo maako ahanu aduonu nson 276 kanena ye ahanu aduoson enum se ekọ ahanu aduoson nsia ni nyina ne se Electoral Kofi Appiah lolobi ena afi likpe 2020 aba no omoto mampani die ne bi ba mrahye de no omo anto bi se nyame ayadom amamra ayedwuma mrahye bedwamu a wo mo nso benya omo mrahye bedwani we are going to have about 276 constituencies ebeto so aba na yi omampani ne mrahye bedwafo bibusa se 2020 aba ye beto yi ebe ye se 2020 die na eto ye no ene 2024 die beto be pa na 2020 aba no ye to wiye na MPP omanya mrahye bedwafo nkonya oha aduasanson ama NDC nso anya oha aduasanson ena independent kotokro baako hono ne die no epae mu akwai se America so kwa America mrahye bedwa kese na friend the senator mrahye bedwafo ne ye oha ite koba se omoto asemi so aba na emu pai 50-50 speaker ye o senator no on the vice president no do no na ba no apai mu mienu say we current parliament mashabadwa ho sisi ya emu apai independent the pai mu ema NPP afa no koye the majority caucus omanfo onye ni masem a esie ya sesei akọ Supreme Court ama Supreme Court aka say anamonto a speaker ura abamba bentu ye se emrashabadwafo 9 omo free amanyokuo ya omo de ba emrashabadwam se omo kọ independent miensa ba konso ba say independent okujira amanyokuo di mu ntino obutu omukonya Supreme Court say a wrong, a unconstitutional. Enra and the Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Saki Tokunu. One Supreme Court Timwafun see can hot drum. No mudi asemno. The Kowie and say, did it kind Supreme Court or home quine so mudi asemno na. Even which I say Article 99(1) naturally say a bamra shaw near Kunya. See a mutu no anaso nya kwan to aso no a high court and determine it is some now sanka ko high court kanete mo afọ bako Supreme Court Justice William Atuguba wasi asem no enye Supreme Court na sanka ekọ ka wasi ko high court for na e fa se mrahye bedwani akonya bi adam pan ana se yeyi na firi ho a om ne ka asem no but the Supreme Court di asem no ti om di nsem mienu de di kan ne say Supreme Court will hold so media assembly now whether the Supreme Court had the jurisdiction to hear the case. And sign the speaker here, no, ne kwanso na. Ne ba se omudi assembly e kire se e wose Supreme Court no transem so no mudie and I say High Court no to me so mudie no. Atemuafo ni panson ya omubu assembly no. Emu mienu ka se da bi enye Supreme Court na wose asem we ba. E na emu num e ka se an Supreme Court hon kwan so media asem no nemo e ba se the speaker aye say obutu mrasabadwafo enan nu nkonwa ne de timuafo ni panso no nyina adwe ko bankrom enti ebinom nte ade na se ebinom say 5-2 decision no substantive case no say the speaker aye ne de 7-0 omu nyina adwe ko bankrom say da bi the speaker aye no etiaga na memra constitution nemo whether say Supreme Court wo to me so media asem no and aso muni no eno na koye 5-2 majority decision yen koni enkotie Supreme Court said the nra Justice Araba Esaba Saki Tokono Chief Justice ubu asemi oka said ne na nchirechiri mu omo fa asem no ho no ba enkotie said no ubu asem no oka no
in a majority decision of 5-2 Lovelace Johnson JSC and Amadou Tanko JSC dissenting on the issue of jurisdiction, the plaintiff's action succeeds. The full reasons and orders of the court shall be filed with the registrar by close of day tomorrow, 13th November 2024. This is the judgment of the court.
Most grateful.
Only 2 in fact it's just about 28 seconds now we but the ne na omunyina so se court bu asem no a omutu meka se ye de ruling no ankasa ye bua ne sei ne mu se ntie ye bua ye no emu nchechemu authorities a omde support ye de ka ho nyina no so wo pay judgment na enne na omde bante ne den kwawie no na aye krado na ye nyina nya bi na yakenkan na eno na nimdifo bebre akere omadwe wo ho Professor Kwaku Asare yeta afre no Kwaku Aza wa law lecturer o say enye nwanwa se ruling we bae onya bi nkan de but the position of a member of parliament today does not affect his position in the next parliament. So what parliament we mu ne no say next parliament obegina say independent and akogina party bi di mu a the obey no da ache no eni say affecting the position wo parliament or take any day into on the enye no wa say asem na bae no be kwa akɔwie saa na no obubu asem ye no na Alexander Fenyo Markin majority leader on the DMPP for anymore or sim kunimdie na ba on his speaker or dem raba ye adwuma na afi bibia ayekama e dia momai yenti omo so DMPP for nkae
Right to the law. Nothing more except to say that we expect our colleagues on the other side, including Mr. Speaker, to respect the outcome of this case so that we'll move on as a nation. All we have is the peace of the country.
We are one to save Ghana. Democracy is one. Dictatorship is lost.
Majority caucus. Yeah, Alexander Fenyuma can do anymore. Niamfo KT Amon. Frank another pray ni afofo ka ho nra na o mani agi amoto ehie chese o mwadi nkunu no na NDC mrasawejafo nso ombekọ parliament na so omonko amane ba yensa aka chese ni Lante Vanderpool jo ye mrasawejani ma omanfo gina oma odododio o say efiri sabire koto aba NDC mrasawejafo munsi parliament obio omko akoye campaign because 2 times na atwam ni nyina no omko MPP for so ye metrama minority afanti ye mba omse na kakra akai wo mu NDC mrasawejafo no parliament omma omko akoye campaign na ye to abade wie December 7 na se December 10 se December 9 ye babubo ya buba wie no e da be fufuro bi a ho am be ba mrasawejamo no we kan na che say for the next 3 weeks no Parliament cannot reconvene. Oma metansia enema on person ko dwene hu nyina no. This on the 2 year to abani wi a asana maka. Is that going to be the case? Because you recall the Parliament. Na no omo koye na still na nipa na ntimi amadodo. Nti ayade a omo etimi enso etransema eyeye. Nti ewa behwe na ye di eno enso eho enkomo. Sara nso ena ye free ho a ye beko Electoral Commission asoye. Electoral Commission asoye ne yekọ Electoral Commission asoye a na de ye kwa akobisa ene se ye maame ekuadonko Ghana Freedom Party nyame to sa frɛ no omode ne running mate me ame ne Roman father edin koy Electoral Commission se nkrata ni nyina anwie peye eno so nti omoma no en contest na ebinu susu se basa ene this is a balloting for na mudin na ballot paper no so no esesa no Electoral Commission say bibia esesa bebi o matintim ballot papers na duro no so nka so mo say foforo ne eka enya agro eti ye beba ne say obi kono koto na ba ema ekuadonko a saa ba no ye be declare null and void, it will be rejected na ya kan o mo maka de obi enyaye Yenkotie Erajin Adekwe Mensa, EC chairperson, Nimra.
Of that request, the Ghana Freedom Party presented Mr. Appiah, who was before then the vice presidential candidate to Madam Ekwe-Adonko. The party presented him as the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party. He and the party went on to submit their nomination forms on the 5th of November. And our technical teams went to work immediately reviewing the nomination forms. At the end of the process, they detected a number of errors and some illegalities with the form. The candidate's attention was drawn to these errors, and the party was provided an opportunity to correct them. They did that. In the view of the commission, it was not in our bosom to provide the political party the opportunity to correct some of the illegalities that we found on the form. In that respect, the party did not draw their attention to it because the commission does not feel that it is in its bosom to allow any political party to correct illegalities with the form. The commission, therefore, as at yesterday, wrote to the party and to the candidate disqualifying him from contesting the 2024 presidential election. In fulfillment of that request, the Ghana Freedom Party presented Mr. Appiah, who was before then the vice presidential candidate to Madam Ekwe-Adonko. The
Electoral Commissioner Raji na documents and some of the 2 January. It is a medical cano. So okoto aba e de maami akua donko a yenkan enka ho. The din beba ballot paper no so. Enra na ye gi achinyi bi o ha. Say in the unlikely event, say akua donko owini a na eye dey. And I say isi actually so there be. Owini kra ono ne ballot no. Be fa ni nyina say rejected. Na wo a to so mienu no. Wo na be fa o say wadi nkunimu a wo be ye Ghana mampani. Amampani da John Dramani Mahama ya wodi NDC amanyukweni mu ono sugusora obo entwa. Na o Asante Mante medical kasafia bato no. Asante region the battleground. NDC General Secretary ya se wabe chairman general omo chairman ti friend chairman general e se dun ketia wa ha. It is obedi be 3 days we abro na otwekra. Mampani da Mahama so abeka no a kire se ba ko na monko na ba ko na nifa. Omampani abedeche Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bamias with 15 days na fo dunum e wa Asante region ya ogusu a okom ya hodo enya agrokra na Joma Amadi atudwa se afia ba ebeto no eye one touch victory e de ma NDC for na enya de ombekọ court obi anyina police station ho no hwe abato no yenti Joma Amadi emra
Eza, I Omabesi Plywood Hospital. Yeah, the plywood at Jehu. Ezu, and I sabi Unkurani were warning Kutre and Ejia Yarisawo. Ezu, Eza. Namuni Madikronti Regional Hospital number so. Yeah, to about 2020 omwenya Krachi EC to no no hospital aka. Ezu. And so NDC the NDC antisa. Oko Ashanti regional abani bebre yenya. Nso yanka se yento aba man nti etwe omwedwa. Oko Ashanti regional say one hospital.
Right, we the Omampenda da Joma Amadi ko tu dwa ewo Uti region enche bia en saka Asante Mantem de no a ye de bebro na eno so wate de omunti the battle lines are drawn. Now I said Asante Mantem ani bra bana che se ubia ni da so se Mantem ha se nyame boa na unya domo a ubedi nkunim 2020 election e ma NDC nya Asante region no e chen de omunya ewo Volta region nti as Asante region so somehow aye omo so omo stronghold ti omo ani abre wa ha MPP for so enya dom wo Asante region ha omo so mampani akonya no ebe den se ombedie na enawie a time for the National Democratic Congress NDC enawie ye no omo hia na se de kan no adwada wo se MPP for so aba nyame ya adom afiada parties nketo ano obeti bi nka bi on so a obeti adwadefo Guta for small scale miners ne identifiable groups no also be masem na obi a wutie bia no nso ahunu de ekoso the free sabre kopim say e be so dwedi so be no numbre so no ye ne National Democratic Congress NDC for na ebekasa so we survey NCC ne other groups na ye no a eniema omo chese Ghana for be gina so ato ababi eye jobs adwumasem ehumesua apomodin na infrastructure school dan ayasabia ka kwan ni ade nti na ye be sase afri adwuma so creation of jobs so man no mabunu nya adwuma ya nipa no sori anapa no obi pa bia okudi no de abebo no ho bra ya na eden so obi betimi adada no nti eno nkomo na edie midin ede Kofi Appiah se medical kano Kessben television so hey Kessben 93.3 na Facebook so nyina do bia all the social media handles DSTV channel 364 and if Go TV channel 121 nyina no and I'm so what do I doing channel ba e WhatsApp line is 0551 599 0551 599 933 so na ebrepam no akenkama the gospel according to the NDC Openi ane obawe ni bedi dwumen eye Dr. Christopher Set Appiah or a senior lecturer ewo KNUS suapon mu o sanso eye NDC amankon dwum training Afija Kwabre South constituency ono ena wo ye nchen ya osi NDC nim anemu na ma yate wo ensem doc akwaba your so microphone mama akwaba bio na ho ye de na Afija Kwabre South say
nyame adom said the Ghana mine ne Kwabre South mine omo nyina ya crowd so afi no mo hwe change no because the center na jime bia the NDC inkunim dia ebe no Kwabre for I already said they want to be part of the sankunim dia na eba no the Kwabre South dia bibia dadin
Senator America no as parties no mani abre Asante Mantem pa di ntia
Asante Mantem dia a battleground a battleground because we share population wise in terms of I think say 2020 census no is the only census for the first time Nipa Ghana no Ashanti region a second only to Greater Accra.
Yeah, it's true.
Is it for the first time? Na enti enunti no wo sign po share a year voter population na sounds na trend in it. I think say Ashanti ye be 3.2 million kakra gwetri and Greater Accra almost 3.73 million.
Yeah.
And also kakra gwetri na Ashanti region the second stronghold of the NDC. That is one of the things that Ghana for be enim because 2020 about 2 years no Asante Mantem ha my NDC in 653,000 votes. We I think the Greater Accra Ashanti region the second highest vote. Emma Yera John Dramani Mahama oye Ghana mampeni a yehwe ne kwan. Nti no se wo ye obi a wo ye political strategist ana so obi a wo pese odi nkunimu a na wo se o ma wani eba ha. Nti afi we ne de and Asante Mantem nso ye one of the other regions a diversity of the Ghanaian population. Nipa bebre adwen koso. Nti se wo ye intervention wo Asante Mantem ha wo de mpuntu oba Asante Mantem nye ni Asante fo nko ana e benefit ye. Nipa man from ubia wo habi because ye wo Asantes one ya Asante for around 67-68% our motor region mu ha. Ye were followed by the Mole Dagbanis omo ha followed by the Guan for ha. Ye were other Akan groups like the Fantis, the Equapems, almost ha. Nti a higher real ground that opese hu no mine sibi your mining in air kwa we in cry the next phase is Asante Mantem. And ntina ya is afiwe ye ne Asante for ye ne one out Asante Mantem ha ebedi nkomo na onim ani je sima wo mun say o magye yasem natum so onim say bra mo tete ye no meka mo tete ya be papa no ene mo tete ye no ana papa wo sorry ya na maami a che osibia ye didwa so enti no matter usuku semre baby a wo beko u trade de we ye bemo we ye oba o wonim tizaban bi ba no oba be hye edwamu kena oba na nnwuma sem koyi a ekoye ma Asante Mantem aban bi ba no oba be gu nnwuma a zede kufu ado ne owura ba o me abegu Asante Mantem opa make us say minim say enya no but for all the business gurus e wo kruma the Ghanaian economy is largely pushed by big industrialists a mo free Asante Mantem ha o mo nyina adwuma gu say no mo ntimi nka because o kan ya de chen ya na e ba be so okon achi to mo ntimi nka to mo nyina ma assurance say baby e duro ne de NDC for mo na mra maji yi so what is anwum na ba na beji yi joma ha me beji yi
Ene minyante.
Kunyante.
To kakama minti.
My voice no from Jakalolo me.
Ene boy.
Oh yes, o say joma mama meji yi. I was sorry anyum.
I see.
Nti no. Sanity. Nti Asante Mantem is a battleground and the people of the Ashanti region are ready to give us the victory that the Ghanaian people are looking for. Yeah.
Right, doc, after you heard the national level, edwuma sem ade a ehia paa ye. Nipa no nya edwuma ye, okwa wonya kakra ba fie. Isuasen kra na wakunya kakra ye den aba fie. NDC blueprint on edwuma sem 24-hour economy. Echeche muna ye bebre, e mama for say mo ano kra no. I say obia wo de say the usika no. Minim said na menya we as a lecturer, a doctor, obetimi amie hunu edwuma sem creation of jobs Said the NDC for one person.
All right, thank you very much. BU Ghana Force yet CSA. Or maybe a fapem a new masem. So my ni be koya. Ejina or man for no ni padodoa or ye juma. Ye kan GDP no money abrofo akese ye kan nyina no. Uncle, e new masem o. E new masem free say. Se nipa no ko na wonya bi ye na nya adwuma bi anso na adwuma ye ka decent job enti se nipa no kokrom okọ ye wonya bibi kakra ye oba ye ni botom ayede botom ye da ade ani gie ba nipa nwene bone enti se adwuma sem ho asem ye kama okrom a security is even good. Marantie ye tutu botom bebrebe yi maba ye bo be sibrei dodo na no eye nwuma ntia wanye adwuma kama no oye na no power sorry no wakọ na adwuma onkonko ye adwuma na yama no 1.5 1.2 anase kwabrani nyina awia so nya adwuma den saa na obefri obepon adwuma no na wakofie no yese ya mark 50 cedis 20 cedis. And we're talking about decent jobs. And this year blueprint and yet 24-hour economy in as far as job is concerned. You an integrated framework. You de babe boy nyumasem. 24-hour economy no a link to several sectors of the Ghanaian economy. A link to mia hodoa ye betumi creating nyuma oho. And only your anchor. The anchor the sobibimu. Ye national apprenticeship program no ewo. Ana ye women development bank no enso ewo ho eno so ye nyuma ye bank ye be so maasene ne ye dia peja omunyumam na santimantem kra de me maamenom kra de omaso pepe because on say ye kan nyuma hodo ewo kro mu ha businesses are ye wa ha no about 94% of them small medium scale enterprises no many of them are owned by women ma omuhia bosia ensi hu kitikite de boniven infinitesimal interest betimi di ewrem na obi say 24-hour economy dien person me specific 24-hour economy ni ye NDC aban ni John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyi a enche ne ye be gina tum deliberate policy of the NDC government to ensure that Ghanaians get decent job. NDC manyoku a yewra John Dramani Mahama dano washada bonitiri mpo ashada nwene ashada ahye se omanya yeomu yi yekwa adwuma anopa na nwotwe mpen dodo na efra nwere no num apa onsima ba akoko fie nipa dodo na yeti fie na sema ye bisa ne se sonka ye ntumi mfa saa abre nye biribi ana enti obisa us ankrankra binum ekonnwuma ni bi mi hours nwotwe no ekobi eboro so but ye kan ye aban kasa ye ni deliberate policy of Ghana aban a why nhyehyɛ ye se binum bekɔ adwuma no na nwotwe na hodo miensa senete ma meni kan kase nyamia nyina na betimi aye 24-hour economy no eno ya de edi kan sa wa ntia se sa onti policy na se if it's a policy bia obia de babia no wiase nyina no not all policies covers all sectors of all the economy. Say obi the free high school ba me sure say obi and the bank secondary school ni wo fa se bia nko secondary school onya dey on benefit me nka say eye e be kan ho asem but policy not target particular group and a target particular sector. In the end, this 24-hour economy, no, about target specific sectors of the Ghanaian economy. You what they are buying every year, and you what they are buying and Casanso Beso and Crankran Sanumae. Oh my, ye, because government-driven component of the 24-hour economy and other private sector-driven component of the 24-hour economy. Now, saying nebeye, I was here sanso tiasi Mile Foundation. Say nebeye, the ohe tiasi. I was here sanso tiasi say, enye baby na 24-hour economy. Enye baby na be 3 shift. Baby be 2, baby be 3. So one tiasi sa, un tiasi. Enti yakazi ejuma baako nyuma no nipa ebeye no miensa. Baby wanzu ejuma baako nipa na ebeye ne yede yi mienu. Mamini kamfa public sector. Baby a 24-hour economy no ebeye ejuma. Jobs. But before okra meka no opanyi wonim say bra NDC fra ban mu no. Na Ghana fo a woni ejuma. Na ye ohamu nchemu enwotwe ekiripo enan. Unemployment 8.4%. And now I can say, as of 2023, by the Ghana Statistical Service, the annual living household survey, unemployment no ye 14.7%. Ni padudu wa weni ejuma no. Ebrempa party ba akono Frank Etufuasi we create jobs. Na meba ho. Minim say nebrebe na ya punchy holes was our jobs na eya atro. Meba ho. Now, unim say na me no ka say ye wo Ghana fo mebu na 1.9 million Ghana fo a ko school da. Ni nsa adwuma. Nya adwuma 1.9 million job ni hwe te so ni nam kro no musa wonim se na me no ka say as between 2022 and 2023 Ghana Statistical Service say enipa 500,000 and no mo ye bribi ya say omo ade ya no mo adwuma no mo ye no ahwere omo 500,000 Ghanaian mitumre anu ma kyerɛsie ma kyerɛ me source Ghana Statistical Service and 24 hours
figure 14.7 it has been disputed
by who
4.7% on 14.7 rather.
Yeah.
Uko Ghana Statistical Service website minim sibia wa hwe omo website na omama 2 categories of this unemployment figures. The unemployment figure from 15 years. O say ka omana mra je onya 18 years
and no was through and no cry higher
meba from 15 years to 18 years no beka omo 18 to me aye adwuma no ho a that is when you get the 14.7. That's what they have there.
But you see, I teach population and so I have a fair idea of Vixen and I have consulted for GIZ on these numbers before. The point also would you say Ghana Mra allows for mebuna wedi 15 years to work in some context.
Okay.
So they are equally ineligible for working.
Okay.
But that 15 to 18, no ejuma wa ye no eni kwa say ye ejuma ebe ye detrimental to their health and to their development. And until Ghana National Population Authority, National Youth Authority, no, or defining young person from 15 to 35. So until 15 to 35, near youth. In fact, see, a youth unemployment crowd and you put 14.7. No? Yes, very high. Let me try to get a figure here. Youth unemployment crowd here, I put 14.7 now. Yeah, cano. But where you emofra and as a Ghana for why you ready say war pay you unemployment crowd here. I mean, Ghana for war pay you my ye. Not 1 year you man ye.
Be a why crowd so
it's not about ideal population be omuku baby. Ghanaian, the number of people who are willing to work and able to work and yet not getting work. One, willing to work, able to work. Able to work brings in the element of capacity. What wakwenya se wo betumi aye adwuma na adwuma no anyhow. That is the numbers. Nti eno no ewo ho. This number no say menya brand ma disaggregate. Say me disaggregate ma oba say what follow even from the 15 crowd there, the number is even 18 plus. 18% plus. Now, back to question Obisa Ameno. Na me chemu say 24-hour economy no baby for ɛbɛyɛ no 2 shift baabi bɛyɛ no 3 shift na baabi nso nyɛ dɛ sector bi nyɛ dɛ ɛnyɛ bi koraa ɛna me coming back to the issue say your public sector component of the 24-hour economy and your private sector component of the 24-hour economy. Public sector no institutions bɛn ɛna ɛbɛyɛ saa adwuma no bi deɛ di kan baabi te sɛ ɛyɛ port ɔpanyin wonim sɛ me nua ma wɔ asante ma ntɛm ha yɛka business a wontimi nyi Ashanti region firim wobɛgye yɛdi sɛ obi wɔ magazine a wɔwɔ no okoyi nneɛma wɔ tɛma haboa sɛ efiada anwumere na obɛfiri ha ɔkɔ memeda so okoyi nneɛma no a ɛbɔ ne sexy a ɔnya bank ɛwɔ port hɔ no ɛnya adwuma ma ne ntua nneɛma no gye sɛ wɔfiri kuma ɔkɔkɔda hotel sɛ kɔduru memeda to na wɔna adwuada no wayɛ dɛ wameki ne payment ni nyinaa ɛba sɛ ɔkɔkɔda fan ne hotel $95 $85 ɛnɛ dollar nso na ɛnenam almost 17 yi enti sɛ nipa no sɛ ne dollar no ɛnam 17 na sɛ dollar no ɛnam 17 no otua yɛmfa ne sɛ $85 koraa ɛyɛ 1,445 cedis 24-hour concern na ɛbɛyɛ sɛ onim sɛ ɛpo so deɛ ship si po so a yɛni sɛ adeɛ asa na adeɛ akye nti sɛ nipa no a ne ship si po so a ɛde ne nneɛma ɛba no obi bɛkɔ anɔpa 8 o'clock nipa no ɔyɛ forklifter so ɔpɛyɛ forklifter ɔyɛ adwuma 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock na wapɔn but before ɛbɛyɛ wei no labor law no yɛbɛ review because labor law no sɛ yɛnyɛ adwuma 40 hours a week nti 8 o'clock kɔpem 5 o'clock no one multiply by 5 days and 8 hours no one multiply by 5 days nti John Dramani Mahama ni NDC be review a labor law no in the first place e kan nneɛma ɛbɛyɛ no in the first 4 months no ɛho nyame yɛ adona Ghana for ɛto abama yɛ nia sɛ nipa na ɔwɔ port no obi akɔ forklifter nti mo a mosua machine na yɛde pagya nneɛma wɔ port no wadwuma yɛ bɛbu so because obi bɛkɔ na napa 8 no wapɔn sɛ 2 no obi akɔ 2 no wapɔn sɛ 10 no obi akɔ 10 no wapɔn ahomakye 4 adentia because nipa na obeyi nneɛma anadwo no ɔba anadwo no obeyi ne nneɛma a ɔnkɔda hotel ma adeɛ nkyɛn anadwo na bank fo bɛyɛ adwuma wɔ port hɔ ɔmo na ɔmbɛ clear ne goods no nso no yɛfɛ nipa wɔ nti paperwork no port duties charges ne ade no obetua na ayɛ dɛ wɔnya ɔno nso ne deɛ onya ne deɛ a support hɔ no nipa yɛ 5,000 adwumayɛfoɔ ne hɔ a ɛbɛba bɛyɛ 15,000 workers when him advantage a yema yen because yen ye university lecturers yen kura na e chiro made no yen so ebenya fulfillment be de yen fulfillment me wo class ba ko a omo ye 800 students yes
one class
me hwe mo frɛ ni na me kyerɛ de a me be say rade mo frɛ yi omo wi a adwuma bɛn na omo kɔ akɔyɛ de akɔyɛ enti abofra na wo ye procurement e wo KNUST no de wo ye purchasing supply no there were business administration, no. There were sociology and social work, no. There were media and communication, no. San crofone ba benye adwuma e wo port ho. There were taxation, were banking and finance, no. There were human resource, no. Wo ba benye adwuma. There were pharmaceutical logistics, no. Wo ba benye adwuma wo port ho because nipa na ye adwuma no ye 5,000 and ne wo ba be dan say 15,000. Into one place publicly, no, 24-hour economy no e be ye adwuma no anyhow. Obi se na be dem atu amoka. If the volume of goods and services are a port to $100, Uncle, what do you expect? Our money income no be cost no. Na sabi ofin hu nsuo nya no abi ne yede no ne nam. Ite no yede no ne nam dia. San crofo no ye adwuma. Revenue no e kosoro. Revenue ni kosoro no. O manfo ne no abi ne yede betu o muka. E ba sa aban sika sembe ye dey. Ebe any one side. The next side in the public sector DVL. Adentina, we are driver. That's watching our lines is be wua. I was say what now? Now watching our lines is new. Now what DVL are the whole day. A process of lines and sana when saka what me akwaduma. Ewa bra. In the DVL entimi nye 3 shifts. 2 shifts. Ewa DVL. Say ne beye. Some lands be uchna, and then me pour me a trotro down, me pour 6 o'clock. And once me traffic DVL, me kono obi ye juma ho. Obi aba na 8, up on 2 o'clock, obi be 2, no upon say 10. Enti di obe kono 7 o'clock na be kono obi ye juma. And once go process won yema nyina, ade achen ya wasa akwa.
But say DVL, most of their things no ma digitalize it. Ya out me ni nyina wo phone so. To only necessary. So obi tena akoba na adwunondu. So obi be ye ne nkrata enti.
Opanyo ni yom. Ade a omun kan kire mo, ana omun kan kire Ghana for ne say. I test now be DVL no digitalize no fine.
And they untimi nyenta.
Enti obe be wanya.
Nti no be kwa akoye na anadwo no.
Da bi o mbi so be de wanya. I test no. Would wani be hwe fidie num. Na ye hunu say wani e correct. I was say on say edu be bia wo license ye the good to say he drives with glasses. We have man for me there Mr. Jana Ken. He drives or she drives with glasses. So what's it digitalize me they be am can say I'm say mo fidie so na me kan no there's another sister station. Because there is a level of digitalization here dey. Edru. Because me ethics lead. Artificial intelligence lab. Okay, West. Intimate digitalization as pa. Mete artificial intelligence, any machine learning, any generative large language processing. This and mete as pa. Question they say, yo baby, sa na mani drum. Until my country say DVL no. O we na sa test run na. I want your test who say when no. Eye adwuma no. When ni correct no. Opanyi be de what na wo fie. Na DVL attest when ni wo fie. Ni etimi ahweso de issue. Lines is the amount. And no sa test run no no uko DVL baby a queue wop kese pa baako. Baby a queue e wop sa I test side no.
Sir.
Yes.
But I test say no o ma decentralize it. Utimi ye baby a the report no ko DVL.
Na sa baby na obeye no e bo say sa baby no wopon. Are you getting it?
Yeah, because say no I test no share DVL assist.
Ati o ma outsource. Me no ya adwene. Na me che say e bo 6 o'clock na say nipa no why dey. Wopon. Say anybody a private sector. So when you give the opportunity, MS anybody now when you available tools now, obi be ko akoye. Mami for another place in your passport. Before I make a passport assembly, so when him say passport, NDC John Dramani Mahama and launch a digital passport platform in 2016. In fact, the first budget reading by Honorable Ken Oforiatta, as I make it here for near budget statement, page 295.
Yeah, 2017.
2017, Ken Oforiatta.
Okay.
What boy wants them or can want them say, or buy Roberto say, yeah, digital platform, yeah, they apply for passport. In fact, me person me both station be, but Ghana station can see TV can see bako, AG. Me name so I'm going to make my boy, I don't see it. On my mu kese TV station kese bako eyi ni TV so obi ehun bra digital platform for passport no e baaye na emum de omu nie opanyin say o apply passport ni wia enti me wo say MP before your advert bi abrant no your advert them say passport them say either so ni bi o bi nso e bi an apply bi da because the omu ni say wo apply the John Dramani Mahama digital one na o de baaye a eno na say egu ho anso ra ba ko no age ata na ni aso na de baaye no. So we have digital application here. Daddy, me pocho o fingerprint no. Pocho better na wo dem na why na. Daddy, imano na nkomo na yedi.
Oh, say fingerprint don't mean nyande.
Good.
Niam ni nyina no. Even Ghana card bibia no. Your physical wa okoye.
Exactly.
Na the aka na what process the aka.
Passport no. Baby a queue work say pa e fingerprint taking no.
Okay.
As my make immigration form your passport. Obi a wakoye bibia minim say kwanya ho mbe fresh mo mbeka. Because form no dey all feel we are. Now submit form na. Enye challenge o. Wo be di queue so na ya take you digital fingerprint. Na ya take you eyelash afidie na abehwem ni ade no. E ho na ma queue ne ba no. Because e ho no obekọ no o sa queue no za ye mo odi mfre wa wonya dai. Umba. Enti passport se ho no enti me nye 3 shift. E ye 2 shift. Tell me say baby be 2 shift. On say me can say port no ye 3 shift. Passport ye 2 shift. DVL ho be 2 shift. Baby to say education. 24-hour economy. Education, university. Afu we encrate trade was see no ye 460,611. Opanyi me no ka say ye wa ban university mark 16. Dunsia public omuka utag ho. Ebinom ka ho meka utag ayi. Sa 16 no. Obahwa no mo front bebre nya se bia nka yentimi nji wo mo. But you bet my job, but once I can me class now or my show. Can we see asset pace be? You find a power program. Meaning I advert, but a idea ya papa maker. Some model na John Dramani Mahama, any NDC, ye be pick for all the universities. In the 24-hour economy, ye baby ye be our university. And yet 3 shift, a be 2 shift. Send ye be no. Ya my friend I admit to my power program, you admit to more. Omo lecture no start 12 o'clock. No more point 6:15, be point 7:15. Regular for no so another day from and then normal and also start 8 o'clock. It be to point 5:15. And the 24-hour economy, the Baba say, Miss Our Power on Michebi. And this is my work and say, Yamia Domoa. Other 15 universities now munye be no. Ya buy an anchor say Baba day. Ebe bring you on board so that any question me, I may me lecture me regular no. Me a croya sa kwa day. Me himself ma me can be an anumbia. Chair power money me anya adwene but mo dia mo fa nche me eni kwa se me na me sa akwa dey e ko kire e wo se university PhD for na o ma wie na emfio fo mbetima kire a mo pa adwuma a yentimi mfa wo mo no because aban ni ntimi ntua no sa ankrofo no ye fa wo mo na o mo be kire the next block no enti se KNUST faculty of social science and wa block kakraka e na wo ho a what do you do is that from 12 o'clock no another crop of lecturers are ya for mo a ama employment to the lecturers. No, Monsieur Baba day.
I don't know. Okay, KNUST shall say, say, I check because say for some time ago.
Ye breaky.
Hey, no more ye, and no pay we are ye numrina. The minimum say regular from a buying a for mocha. So about to know, oh, ye fee paying and numrina. Do we know? Said okay, say muchemua. There's a bed in a saboteur by soa. Appiah ready to increase the public sector employment in Kakrasa.
Public sector employment there. You be increase. Na say me no kasa say port way. Say port Appiah na be fair you
no say port to the end there. Nipa de yin niema ye calculate ho niema ma otua. It Appiah nya income but school there. Also Appiah for Appiah school mo it's not for profit making.
See, you can't say, and I said the argument, and I say, Appiah to me infant deliberately, Appiah, but I say, my school for the school.
No, going to mean to yes, I actually say, all this year, your teachers, nurses, nay, you may be a key here or more power, but Appiah to me expanding the wage bill into no, a few no,
or better me expanding, on your and I just obey innovative. It drew a mechanic once. And to the air can say, lecturers now, that's one more PhD, and Nimdia, my colleagues, I mean, no PhD or Germany. My first PhD in Germany, my second PhD in Nigeria, and I may LLM South Africa. One baby ama because I'm buying the application to a China, inform, and a puha.
Baba is starting it.
And we are starting to make sure say because all the application Baba to her. Yem fano. The NDC are buying ye Baba and say, Sa power na me can you know. Say you really be out our other public universities are. It will require see a fat lecturers, extra lecturers. Even name print the workload no crash. Baba is went to Memphis. But say who roll it out? Now say, sir, Omoba, remember that to your fees.
Yeah, the omu to your fees. But say American no. Omo na omo ye regular no. Omo fee no form. So when you regular near the 2 fee paying na. Hono what the other was
on your fee paying. Or yeah, in between the regular and the fee paying. But the American say, some post other universities ASR program nibia. You get a point? Adena akwanya no ho men no mo ho yi. Na omoba. Sa akwanya no ho nkombeko. Sa akwanya no ho for other 15 universities na enkombeko. And the NDC can say a whole sector no instead of stress near the other because university will have a say my staff strength no any population you know say I buy one mommy extra staff strength the amenya day mean to me right
university be obet my bia no this are buying more
the NDC government and John Dramani
and that is going to increase the wage bill Ghana from NDC time by MPP time because of IMF you know restricting padodo a ebetimi aform this we expanding the bebre sa na abai wage bill no ekosoro a abai burden wotua because
say argument
what the amount
but argument in a wage bill argument there and any kwase e form abai yes because you dey abai be fa ni padwuma
no ba obefa dwuma ba ohwe ye bia
the economy is going to expand because of the 24-hour economy
okay They don't know the income, member.
Exactly. So government revenue will expand.
Okay.
So government revenue expand here. Even Nippon how would we pay them? That is why we need to think outside the box. See a business as usual. Any Maya, app development. But COVID app no where you that?
No, that be me.
Where you that? No way at all.
Let me use that.
Now tap app no say trot for a base on where you that?
Let me use trotro.
Where you trotro? But say when you abuse me, be what you use. Now Ghana Post app no where you that?
Yeah, I use that.
Who use you?
No, I use it that time.
That time. When was the last time we used to Google
House.
Maps and as against Ghana Post?
Yeah.
And you see, when you focus on those phantom things, and show them real life effect, rather than expanding the economy, allowing productivity to increase. And on my phone, baby, and you ma bet me more be no. So productivity bar make a private sector component of the 24-hour economy. Productivity bar. Uba say. And you see, and I'm saying time bound, no, it's going to increase efficiency.
Okay.
And then maybe me late. Because traffic about
so be our trouble check crowd.
And yes, me bedroom zoo hono tight one. But the question is, say me be you know, me person me dimo exam me be na me be ye adwuma. Me phone say adwuma na me be. And na me buy na e be am spend 2 hours. And na 8 hours ya calculate e be a month mo so mbetu ya me ka be 10,000. Proportionate to the 8 hours. Me buy and mama on time. And you also calculate na mo timi shem.
I say be hourly work na ye na buchi no. Sabi na mo be
not necessarily hourly work, but the etua kana no. You be running in proportion to hours na ye the amount no.
Then it be about work number of hours a one may adwuma na ya tie free.
Exactly. One may adwuma tie free.
So it's the same as
productivity. On say abroche the street abroche the end 1 hour. Ebia $12.5 2 hours. But in this case, yes, what the other person they know about 8 hours. Over now clock in now clock in and clock out. Now clock in between. That's another side of it. Yeah, man, clock in, clock out on you clock in between, and you clock out. And you know, you're running in another year. That's 8 hours. You should not be paid for not working the full hours. Because after 8 hours, we've been so here.
Just say break time now
productivity and only no productivity and you know your public sector. Let's come to the private sector. Public sector large scale farming. I don't Ramani Mahama Edeba 24-hour economy no large scale farming. There be a cite example. Me cite maybe the basic maybe Kuaniba Mansun Yakosi me free Kuaniba there. Me where university na me here full.
Okay.
I'm double full. And to the omni large scale farming like NDC are buying be a maize farming boom. Any yeji as I say, NDC are buying. Yeji as I say na abana ye ekuafo no wo cheche plot no e ma ekuafo no. Enti wo ye plot section we wafu we ya no buy any buy na quickly government procures it and then pay you upfront. Now, another part of 24-hour economy, a buy no a full year cassia back on even be a pineapple farming. You bet you coin aqua a funum. You the electricity, ebeco. You the insure, ebeco. A brobe, Ghana or comparative advantage. European market. Brobe. Because you're more large export. Abofrana me chere the packaging supply. Okay, and Western. You're trying to be a packaging yama. Near cotton. It is any panel. Last skill no. The Usia packaging supply also bear phone. Your farm managers Musia agribusiness, okay, and West. And your Musia agriculture engineering. I was a Umbeshe, Sibia, two said the agriculture, you know, last skill almost you ever form. And two Riena abrobeni ya packaging come no. Driver form trailer 10 on so. Yami I don't know abrobeni bar. You won't abrobeno. Once I can say 1.9 million on course kuda we need skill be a uncle abrobe ho there. We here certificate be another day. O dia obi be ba no 8 no upon. Can see the light akwa afuom ho. Ye di nsu akwa afuom ho. Ye package anaje for you
the light ni nsu be akwa afuom ho nyina.
Last scale farming. Ade we bi enya ade ya Germany aye nye ko ye. Me sure what to kwan. Obe kwana ya connecting Damusa.
So more no said okay, or my year no over the years. Within 4 years of John Mohammed's administration, so when you Abu Bosuya, ambitious projects are. Yes, I'm Kito, and I'm ambitious,
but we'll start from somewhere.
Okay,
we'll start from my example. Mr. Manson, me free. Makona many Manson here. My Aquadi Nkomo DC Ukram and Penny Mahama be Pauno, Momoya Sasi Yantam. When him say, Dano Mia, Mofidius and Metnaye, Miami Shada send a message. Emma India company, we are tratters. When him say one tratter, around $5,000.
Yeah, be do.
Dano. I call games na Africa games, you know. Tag no mo di two omo kom no. Unim say calculate here etimi to district bi ya betmenya 18 tratters. Yes, that's kind of say omo dey cost spend on tag no. $4.5 million. O calculate here 261 district no. District bi ya betmenya 18 tratters. And the question is, you may see it as ambitious, but where there is a will, there is a way. Adentia, si ajia sa si yantam na yedri na take for emrantie ya omo ya agriculture engineering, agri science, agri business, na me nkro ya me chiro ma de wo packaging supply, omadua na afei agri college for mo friends so aba, national service for kra bi ho a ye betimi do my day. Aye se adwuma no. Na o my day, bo so me so a etu omo ka. Na so cost wa uncle. Remember that ye din su akọ. So irrigation so ye day.
Is it easy? That irrigation are okay. So here, what would be our agriculture bearding comma? Was it Ghana? The way to go is irrigation farming. Yeah. But about practicability.
I am referring to President Mama 2017 Kenoforiata. When he said NDC constructed not less than 130 dugout dams. It's in the budget statement. 2017 budget statement read by Kenoforiata.
I never find.
In fact, in the budget
northern part of the country now.
Several parts, only northern part of the country.
Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing it.
Oh yeah, I'll get you information before I'm free. Budget statement. Kenoforiata's budget statement. So we.
That's so yeah, and I right. All those 170.
As of now, I don't know their state. So I'm not sitting and telling you.
You also say.
Oh, no,
say. Dugout, I don't call it irrigation system. Also, you two amano. Now, you empire in say, Yamito nsu be gumwa. Then soon term ne afford the year juma. But the proper irrigation system, no, yen ye may be a kahon. Who are you two mechanized borehole? And your constructed pipes are, I didn't so supply dry lands a bed by year juma. So, two amano quarter and I say, it's so damn talk. I finished the Sevata. I buy one village, one dam. That's how they did it. But it's not since soon talk almost all the time. Do a corner be brina na. It's what 170 okay. See, I can't say 130. Well, even to say NDC for 230 dugout dams. Say and work here for no juma.
As at 2017, Minister of I want to get exact. Minister of Finance ever presented budget no. So Minister of Finance hunu sa na man and farm share budget mu da.
Okay.
So the share budget mu so the end he was and where hunu the share budget ma na he was sleeping on his job.
Okay.
And back to the and no so yeah private sector and so we are willing we are into plantain large scale production and all that and so we go into that. When you do that so we are sa no na fe no woko me ka say car driver for trailer you be package egum omo say they be call airport sorry omo they be call port na ya export na afi ni nya more forest unya more forest ha see the now say what praka wo kro no afi no e ba sa you have so many reserves e wo wu krom ha enti we see the no ho den be dey e be gina. That is how the NDC John Dramani Mahama are planning to make the Ghanaian economy better. And you must have no nya nonko. That you wouldn't say Krum High way, no. So one caught Suku and Kunyakra be a binum and shut down for one year.
And I said, a baby, baby.
But Obin to Kosuku, wouldn't say a fashion and textiles we invest in. Wouldn't say a dressmaking we invest in.
Yeah.
Metallurgical engineering.
I know.
Into a penny. Adentina Obi ko university. Na ese allowance wo. Na Obi ko sunya adwuma. Etiye. Adepam, welding, electrician, plumbing. Ono de yesi me man allowance man for nkusu adwuma. Onye Ghana ni.
I was here Ghana ni.
Say ni pa no, say wo training no.
And youth employment. I think we must start here also.
We started abai. Any ehunu ye.
Oh.
The NDC can say deliberately. Ye bana ye the national apprenticeship program naba. Say ni ebe no jobs. Economy no one sembe making. Say ni ebe no, the ebe no say. Obano a so we university o, we die o. Opese okoye beautician. Ntimi no aba utie me. Opese okoye beautician na won so brainy. Nkomo ye me no na edie. Ebia, on se bebre na sika o mo de be kwa akoto o me akoto adwuma mu no. Ya na ye dia mu. NDC aban say, nyame ya adom a. Don Dramani Mahama winning ya 2025. District bia no. Ye be wo mo de register master trainers no. Na ye de ebia wo betimi enya wo de ne ebia plumbing. Pocho onkra se na betimi ahwe wo bia onkra nan. Wo hwe akra bia eyesei. Meji akra bia 1000 cedis. Aban betu ya 4000 na ma. Afidie ben na wo hia wo de be kire nkra no. The plumbing bia wo hia afidie kes 2 to be na ye di kan de amount. But challenger once the first na ye ba ben mu no ye bi na challenge ye wo mu ye unu se mofra na ikwa adwuma no no munya sika nya dai enkwa adwuma no ntina ma adwuma no munya dai o mu ntimi nko enu ntina allowance ayen so ye de ba na ye de be so mo asene de nti ye ne say so many nipa ni nyansa no adwuma 3 years once an control application enko chinchini nko hwe adwuma ye dai oh baby because by 3 years 2.5 years no why dai we employable ono abe starting adwuma entimi nua ba wutie me a wo opetiye akwakosua to aba ma John Dramani Mahama if we say osinya me yaro no oba master trainer no nso no na asoma me kempo de ye MPO adan won de wo so won twen ma dwama mama wadi kan start kra me be yi akere ono kan for do ai minim se mbetimi asu ama me wo so won won twen ntimfidie ni entino industrial machines making for the womb so wait me ahwenanka me wonyana baka me de ma ho enti de adwoma ma kan say e mo fo no register o mu a wo ye hairdresser na akwakoye ne de o ma headmaster hairdresser bi ankra me nsa ye de ma ho abanya tu o mu tinsa no aya dai o sika na abagie no watu ya ma ho no wa kire o ma de no e bi a mfie miensa bosumi bi ya akwa ababa ni sika akra o de be dai wo de be kwa adwuma ye hwe ni mu se sa de we ye adwuma enna me no ka se enne me call me dan ho me firi ho na me ba yi na ade bi esi abrantie bi a o ye plumber a o se nko be ye mai me ne no kan ne se nka ne omra wa ama ana me frɛ ni bi san se be ma de no wa ama was fa cha mi o na obi afrɛ madwuma enti last 3 days so oba e din ko se be ma me wu kokora me ye plumber adwuma we ya na msa na wu ko be plumber adwuma o se de bia we hot cake enne nsanu dwuma fo no e free system no free education eye bananka me hwe ani mu senka e betima tweak no saa time no kakra nanka ya ma compulsory apprenticeship component bi bro mo be makwan no obi akwa kosua but eno ye another topic for another day ti de can say what sa akra na be so osua plumbing be so osua mason be so osua carpentry be so osua dressmaking no John Dramani Mahama ni endis ebe mo bibi kakra na bosumi bia wo de akwa adwuma wo pa wo pe ni asama tools eno na honorable comfort do ganza so de won twen wo start ade no sesi a opanyin nka pese akwanya ba na nka muyi na Ghana fo hu se
this onya wo number no answer
okay me number no ebe ma na Ghana fo e dey ehun sibia etie enti industrial machine hairdressing machine o konso aboso ni ayde yetie bi kakra
ba menim se wa hunu se the making under youth employment agency o ma hye saade we yase a enkwala no adwuma kra ide utumu no na eno nso mo ma osa stipends no uwie a ni asa ma the setup so o say business in the toolbox ya o de kwaye wadwuma eno da nchane a diverse schools no menim so akọ bi no a equipment abande ba ho sebe ya technical vocational education no ye be pagya no is not the right way say them okay and maybe obi e candidate in a different way
there be obi an candidate in a different way TVET school that's a technical vocational training fantastic concept NDC we are capture ekwanya ebenya the TVET center of excellence regional center of excellence a ebeye near BM near retool all the TVET but ni kure wo mun so ne say nipa no wɔte fie wɔnyɛ adwuma gye sɛ wode ne kɔ TVET school no nsa no wawie enti wɔn a wɔbɛkɔ TVET school no ɛbɛkɔ they will be catered for deɛ yɛ kan yɛ last 3 weeks afrancho adepamfo nyinaa graduation wɔn invite me mekɔ hɔ wohwɛ mma kama no mu dressing kama bi a
sɛ the doc kama
oh dabi no mo yɛ fɛ dodo adepamfo ɛwɔ afrancho I give it up to you no mo yɛ fɛ dodo ɛnyɛ obiara na ɔpɛ sɛ wɔkɔtena school dem 3 years ɛkɔkɔ yɛ TVET no wakɔ akɔnya certificate 1 on friends say qualification no grade 1 grade 2 NVT is it commerce and NVT abi wo omo din bi omo de frɛ no skip me kakra ɛnyɛ obiara na pɛ sɛ wɔkɔtena saa 3 years no ɛkɔyɛ saa option no saa option no deɛ John Dramani Mahama capture yɛbɛnya regional center of excellence but yɛ kan yɛ nipa a ɔpɛ sɛ wɔkɔ sua adwuma wɔ ne master hɔ na owi a yɛ dɛ was starting adwuma enti wɔyɛ ɔba owi ya ɛma bank
no so na make us a youth employment for AABA
ɔpɛnyɛ youth employment nipa sɛ no ma yɛ ɔmo te si ade hyɛ manifesto mu no start ya ɔmo try bibi de they are present bibi ɛsɛ owura baako no wɔte sɛ yɛ kasi ɛbɛyɛ wɔ ade akyen ya wɔsɛ mekɔyɛ so na nka ade a mehwɛ no mu sɛ nka 11 ni ade no nka obɛyi yɛ firi hɔ ne betting tax no ne nkɔ no ɛna Ghana fo hia nkɔ nyɛ ne si ama
anyway
enti me de ɛhɔ no esi no ɛba saa ɛmɛbunu a na onim adepamfo wɔ kurom ha ɛne ti yɛ fo wɔ kurom ha no ɛgya yɛka numbers na ɔmagye policy na tum deɛ woka sɛ TVET deɛ wɔwie secondary wɔwie JHS no ɔno bɛkɔ na deɛ wɔntumi nkɔ JHS nso wɔnwie
so ɔmo ne kosua adwuma wɔ ɔmo ɛfa sɛ obi a ɔpamade obi a ɔyɛ tire hɔ no
dabi
nti
mi ɔmo nko a obi ɔmo esua etire yɛfoɔ no ebi awie even university
oh yeah sɛ ne no
ebi awie secondary school
ɛnyɛ adwuma baako once you have the opportunity you should be learning trade we can
exactly tina me kyerɛ wo sɛ sɛ woyɛ wadwen sɛ we no but you see do me to TVET no just we JHS only krata
yeah
it went to me eligible for TVET no
okay
TVET secondary school no want to me eligible so we should not leave them behind they are part of Ghana when to me obi kwent me we JHS but nyame adom no nimdeɛ nyame adom no nsa no dwuma enti adebamfo mo bre ne John Dramani Mahama fantastic policy or they bremo this time round the day stipend day enya adebamfo nko TFO omo nyina I know the jobs massive job
right abusuafo afei na wotie anasa wo hɛ wɔ Kessben television ɛso a na Kessben FM so a ɛyɛ election avenue ɛne yɛde brɛ wɔ fisa brɛ nondu na Mr. Nonum ɛne yɛbɛsɔre dwuadie no ɛso yɛne Dr. Christopher Appiah ɔyɛ lecturer senior lecturer ɛwɔ KNU Suapon mu ɔsan so yɛ National Democratic Congress ɛne Samanko Dwom training ɛwɔ Fija Kwabre South ɛna ɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛnɛ yɛhwɛ jobs employment adwumasɛm saa ne yɛbɛkɔ no yɛfa no baako na nya brɛ na yɛadoso no paa ma wate policy biaa amanyokuo no ɛka sɛ meba a mede wei bɛba mɛyɛ wei na yɛhunu nti wate so wabobɔ nsɛm bebree so wadi kan aka 24-hour economy no wakyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛdeɛ port ibituma yɛ no mesɛ me WhatsApp line no obi say me carry to just one tia WhatsApp line me so mo fan to screen so ma me 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 obi ante me sha say am to ya no 0551 599 933 me so mo fan to screen so ma me na obi a obisa ana so ohwe na opeso ono so tonkra eso de badwumede so no wo ya akron so e de akante ne job creation and employment adwumasem na yedun ko what so aka 24-hour economy aka ne mani pia mabusa no ho nsem obani sansem a wo kan fantastic idea brilliant idea say ya ye pa ma emfuom farm nyina ye de light koho ye de nsu akoho irrigation system ye adwuma chesaburuchira bagana ne sa 24-hour economy ya ye ama ebi ko anopa na ebi ko awia DVLA ebi no pon a na ebi nso aba universities ya chem obi betimi kura ko ye bibi anopa no abe dumi donko no akwa adwuma ni nyina brilliant idea na me busa so okeka we nyina abomu a it's an ambitious project aban no betimi aye otimi ye dia a ebeboa Ghana men na the amount for can say John Dramani Mahama he got an opportunity or a vice president esa be ye president yehunu ne modembo did the MPP for can say bibi foforo bia ni ho a obeye biu de oye dada no ano ena amount nim say sei ena ne dwumate sei na ne niema obedi Ghana men so no oye nete enti Urban me so mo fa me test line no ento so ma me enya call you can call into the program now enti dia foforo no oba beye we say the amount for can the position for anas omo a omo no kra kansi mu kan say onye obi a yenso no hwe da enhu de obetimi aye ne akase o oba obeye bibi foforo bi obeye bi pen amount for hu de otimi yeye enti dia no ba ebesesa said the okay nyina oba beye anamfie na epe yeto abama no ye no obi a konko prakansi bi abio de opebia ontima anya kro bi enka hwenkyere no wo kan say
yo me da say opanyin so de esi America no
yeah
Trump enfie na epe no obi di oba beye dey biu. It's the same situation. In the wisdom of the American people, no more near Trump, yeah. And the question say, in fear nine penal. Ghana, obey man penina, on your man penny from fear what you. In fear nine. And the metis argument now, meaning there will be some amount for, and it's legitimate. Maybe someone say, now when they catch man penny, I'll be a chair about me, I said, or Bobby didn't fear what you. In fear nine. Your man fear nine, we are, where we are.
We opportunity to come again.
We
Opportunity to come again.
Opportunity behind your party for no put you to say Obeba. And Sana Ghana for so
but the end day we try nine that day. The party for to mean so imagine.
The constitution doesn't give you the time to say bedin fie nwotwe. Was it bedin fie 9? Enti won fie 9 ho akonta e na wobebu. Hwe say the obi aye ho asem ne the obi nya ho asem de a. Mpenyin John Dramani Mahama. Owo so no. Enye no. Na public debt na say. Public debt as a percentage of GDP na say 55.6. Ora Baumia, head of economic management team, or the equal 102%. Into the end obey. A question was yebisa the end obey. Inflation and pempenswa on my Diane near my boat in Kosoro. And this year, Jan say, yes, and then yet 15.7 or so. Yes. Under Vice President Baumia, 54%. A bin Sigana Bakosemda. This is those days. Says and I'm 22 or so. Now 22 and 15.7. The NA.
And you saw kind of current there.
I may come back with you.
You know what can be on also or the
good. There's a public debt, I say. Yeah, Cornelia say nyana Baumia man penny Baumia abedi chiba. No was one TB da. O my Bosniane kai dear. Near 122 billion. And then 761. Opinion 761. What do we be 761 now do we be 122? Dear Hena obey. Dear Rehokra tramin sunum. Man penny abedi Baumia, head of economic management team. Musa catch there say, yeah, you want you be a home. The domestic domestic debt DDP no
exchange
when you meet was hard you you catch the rebel ye papa no mo bobra da no panyin kese bi ewu nansi ya ansa na nyame make am say nyame na ato nsa afre no say sa na ekuru mai ka no panyin ka na kosem e wo TV so say na bra bosik abrabo a wabo nyinara me dia fe na me start here me kire ade university 4 years ni nyame adom me kire 2 years ana take for mpanyin fo hunu say me nkra time ye no ma me so de ko senior lecturer 2 years after lecturing nyame na adom me na panyin fo so hunu me bo ame edu ba bia me twene ho am say urade hwe papa yi me nyini nka me ya abofra ketekete no sa time no na me atini din kama pharmaceutical din shita ba bia papa ne kana kosem se na brabo mfie aduasa ne akire sika wanya nyinara abanya tana sika no so enye onu nko papa panyini ba akon bank no so no e bank manager yani ya former as attorney general no e dai Minister of Justice, Glorious
Chief Justice.
Chief Justice. Now the nipa be boom maya ma mind for what chere won sa. Na the Dr. Bawumia aye. Etiri be bia na wadwen say, "Hey, na ni e papa no mo me down no madam for baako. Me ne wo school FDS me money ni. Or call retirement. Na senior. It's all retirement is a investment in na slash e obendey.
That's what Bobo bidi. I don't know the woman.
There be say. Oh no the
Bobo bidi.
Wa retire afi we wo me department me money ni wa. Wo yan pipi ni minim so obeka say wo yan pipi ni ba. Na so panyu ba yendey. Afi no ohun wa ya o de ma me. Okọ retirement na sika kakra wotimi nya nyina. Yesi 20 say 30 say no full payment. Na sa 20 you know. Nyame dum wa na obetena se. Se sa tam no wu a. Enti se ye ka de dia na mampanyi mahama eba ba ye de a. Anya hwe kra no. Youth unemployment no na meka e 21.2. Youth unemployment figure no.
Yes. I don't know a source ne here.
So GSS.
Balance Cascade service.
Yes, 21.2. Lending rate no NDC ye ko eja ne say. And then I'm almost somewhere saying 33% or so. 40% on average. Lending rate. And then what T-bill ye ja ne say 22.1. And then I say 30 something percent.
A little below 30.
We have 29. But NDC any lending rate at what? 22.1. And it's out here Zaniama way. Na say we no ye mi say on say cra. Your reserves say. Or minus reserves saying. Yet Dr. Bawumia say ye man utiano. Na em say ni ref say eye kunya enya car no obetena so. Nti on dey mum say so mama me kunya no eye kunya. Ti ya mum kan say eye kunya enya car.
No, but so di o man anymore. It means you are in the driving seat and it's symbolic. Namwa.
Symbolic into the
you know, my main kind message is kakramra na emra meto so for election avenue and agusu awohwe na utie so Kessben FM ne Kessben television so my main kind message is kakra Collins from Bono is also there is nothing new Mahama can do to the good people of Ghana than nkoko nketenkete me ba me busa nkoko nketenkete wasem. Good evening, sir. It's better you bring parties like LPG than bringing NDC to lower the standard of your program. It's not true. I don't agree with you. Party will be a beba. Ebiti will be a dear. Good evening, Ofa. I want to ask the NDC man. Now, Mahama is a magician to create jobs for the youth. He should stop that propaganda he's doing. Na Emfa Hubert inside Ahrewa Bontefu. Good evening. I'm Sir Felix from Jachi Pramso. I wish he appreciated the existing policies first before adding what they can do also than to disregard all policies of the current government. Thank you. Is it true that finger scan is where queue is in making passport, but rather you going to make your forms is where the queue is, but rather it's good. We do everything on phone and just go for hand scan. Vote Dr. Bawumia, vote NPP. It says, good evening, Wofa Kofi. I am Ponsa from Jansa. Of the NDC and their people are what they know is azar and lies because most of what he's saying is already there. So he should speak truth than lies. And also at the end. No. This one says, if you go to Temahaba right now, they are doing 24 hours. So what is he talking about? DVLA in the night? This guy is not serious at all. Bright from Takwa. And also the here or the buyer and so no. It says, good evening, Wofa. Mahama's 24-hour is good for youth in Ghana. Okay. This one is from Reverend Nana Ujambuama. It says, Wofa, MPP will win 51.1%. God bless Dr. Rich. Okay. And Chiano de Yemfa and on to. Good evening. My name is Anoche Asumeni Kwabana, a student of Kessben University College. The man was talking about inflation, forgotten that his Mahama, the former president, has sold our port. Ghanaians are wise enough for this. Thank you. And also there they buy and also good evening, Wofa. I want to ask the NDC man. Now Mahama is a magician. I think I read this one. The same message that you sent again. Mr. Also said the bar and so I repeat man. He says, I'm listening to the program. Kindly let him understand that ex-president John Mahama was given a chance to lead us. He did nothing. He even cancelled the allowance So I don't think ex-president is ready to help the country. They want to come and chop our money. And also the other buy no. Doc.
Yeah.
Obi can cook kete wasem. Now we boost our job on wasem.
Yeah.
Cook kete abe issue kese.
When him MB before a woman manifesto.
Mate say mampenda da mahama ka so mo wia. Akosho
manifesto.
Sir.
You see,
say be your policy o maye da.
You see, MPP are buying the. I mean, this is a big platform, but the candidate must be a little bit credible. Credibility, no, above form. Share under their manifesto, under the section Agric, Fisheries and Food Security, or say there will be the training of poultry farmers in modern technology use.
There will be the training of
training of poultry farmers in modern technology use, and this is the picture. Now, common sense. And go on to policy, no, they want to respectfully.
No, but so see John Muhammad Diana, or no, or say we are crazy or fear.
Senior, let me explain.
And now, what kind people for the end so modern technology, no, na kesi.
And in the
the last skill, said now ka farming.
Now, I be the young. Open akoko yen. Ye akoko be the yen. The NDC can say, you see, when we are talking about food security, when you're talking about food security, there are diverse categorizations of food security. There is a household food security, and there is a national food security. It is a whole person when you food sustainability. You must ensure that household food security is intact. Quite best on household food security. Fantastic. Poultry is one of the easiest way of going about it. How do you do it? Dear John Dramani Mahama Air can say, through the Ezen Bank, any other banks, share the night and Kukono. The share is already will be a year. There be a free station. A chair any munina. Omwa ombeya willing to subscribe to rate no. Yeah, the amount. Ni amount and Kukono Nemano ebi amount be 100 and ebi 150. Open it and Kuko broilers. And as the layers, right? Say layers, it drew bear roughly 12 weeks. In fact, 12 weeks, which is almost 3 months, 3 to 4 months, almost 2. 100, Makuko Bianto, Mienu a day. Mienu a day. Now, 100, that gives you 200x a day. But you're ne, because you are creating, say, because you are creating them 60 and to 70 cities. Because you are creating.
I go call the amount to me, no, but crowd to now, or to now on to. So, what
the infants will be able to one. It will be able to one, say 100x, right? Create here, say 36, right? In the 100 by 36, near say almost 2.7, roughly 3 crate. It is a day, be a 3 crate. That's a crate, you know. I 60, and I see 65 cities crowd. 65 times 3. Dakro no, because you are not 195 cities. Multiply by 5, meaning 7 crowd by 5, and 975 cities. 1 week. 975 cities.
This is how
improve household income levels. A few one casa musica. No penny minute a minimum get you but so 1 week me 9.75 times 4. 6,975 cities. Ghana for do sign and no market to Yabosome. Yeah, etua 69 million. Can it come more the brosa? Media the brosa, but you say down we are GSS at the figures be by. Say almost 70 to 75% of the Ghanaian people are paid under 3,000 cities a month.
That's a fact.
Enti, se nyame ya adona John Dramani Mahama say buo no bank na e be lazy the buo na ma. E buo no so e ma e agric a year on ba be boa for extension services. On be boa na se e ma even 100 beds.
The first start here.
The first start here. By the 3rd month na nkoko be sha se lay x no. Simple calculation, we were conservative calculation. Will say week no betimi anya say 195 cedis. Month no benya say wonenam almost day no kokon no benya 195 cedis. Week no benya 970 or 75 cedis. Month wonenam 6,700 cedis. Eye wo bia. You see,
I said the digital America no asem no. Say o hwa no funi say na say so simple. Poultry farming kakra me amenye bi ba me nim na mfo me bi. Akoko be sha ase ato no na di be 6 months o. Enya 3 months.
Akose
the 6 months no, yeah. We be feeding no to 6 months and sa na wa sha ase ato. Nti sika kra ewura mu before say o be sha ase lay eggs na ma wo no. Do you think it's just as simple as I say, yeah, obi akakra na obi aye bi na within sisi anaba?
It's not simple because this government, and this government and John Dramani Mohammed government, they are willing to make it succeed.
Okay.
Medical culture say the extension officers, poultry extension officers, ever support it. It is a one obejibia. Yeah, the ebona besi ho. Feed no so no, ye no na ye adwuma no, and the feed no so will be supplied because. Say what household incomes are. The baby a MPP ni Dr. Baumia bo man no ene o man ho kire o man no no.
Oh, was it the tia me busa we nyina no. So here sa port industry a efretete. Man say for some years I mean to mean exact time. Problem Ghana e opa ba akone sa kukufosu ya ye krabe.
Yeah.
And successive government bia me hu say yebetimi aye local no na ya mamanfo nya dwuma ye sikasem akosoro. But your mama ta first time no ye hu sa policies we ai kuso akra nkofosu ya ma poultry farmers o Ghana nyina omunwuma ni nyina ha akofom nti so oba position ne no ka so oba obeye we ya obi a wotie bia na odwene ho mienu
your mama time na poultry industry ne ngui ene dia collapse kra. Yes opa ai kuma se ha abranti ya no agidin kakrakai
Boris B
ene na gu
ngu ye
bisa Fred bisa ne bisa no say wo de bisa ne say kan ye your mama ho ni sese no na dwuma na te say
okay
mbese Fred bisa no enyo no nko luckily enough minya akwanya research bi ne ye hwe molecular characterization of extended beta what me so minya
science na
me wi a mechirem ne ye hwe E. coli ne Klebsiella no ne ade we no ye
E. coli bacteria
omo ye mo a mo ha poultry nkokone ne ye hwe enti minya akwanya echini sentimentum ya poultry farms bebre we did it somewhere around 2016
okay
and the farms ni nyina gu me chiro be ye ko baby de krom ye ko pa ye ko aduman ye ko ahinkro ye ko almost 16 or so farms and the farms no be no exist the existing chrome capacity no has really come down business no is not thriving and the question they say on say oh yeah there so of course we say business as usual won't succeed okay the argument is then the emfa ban and to more import ban so
how ya there we possible
so
would can answer
good so adentina oma household no instead of the grand plan no yemfa ban nko to mu a nipa no ban so we generate revenue a net effect e port ni ade but say a household kakra no nyame adom why dey wanya na kokobuo aban ne supply ni feed once make 24-hour economy you be going to large scale production maybe say maize it is aban going to large scale maize nya aban nko ankran bi so going to large scale maize production aban supporting with input with fertilizer no na owie no be supply ma household nkoko a going to cereal production or supply mo you see the value chain no connected and the brains nimdia atwene ho atena se akọ into it e basa maame na ankasa no afei no ye ba beto of nutrition because anya bia that could be akua ko heza akọ ba akọ ato a omo wato na ye na yemfa nyamo na yenya yi you're going to improve the nutritional quality of the food.
Some month for yes I deal with.
Omo yes sir, enti na make us omo yes sir, but the point is say wo ti sika akwa akotokosua ade abegu wa ade so. Eni say buo no ho. Na wa ho no. The likelihood, the human behavioral component and say wa me ma akwa na ba akwa to me fa ba akwa na ye mo ngusu nye no. Very easy. Ena enye big farm be a chance wo a wonti nya dai e manage ene Kofi Mame e manage ne de ho we manage inti no household income level no e be improved ene yan kokko ne bi nso ho a ombekum biare ombeton bi enti all ton no na afei no preference ni taste unim say taste is a function of frequency of consumption.
Yeah. Udia netro say hey me de
akodi Ghana had the na mpeo then you are changing the value in terms of the preference and the taste of the Ghanaian people. And remember one day this is we are deliberate now we are conscious about it. And think one get no na me de kire on MPP for manifesto but o want say akuafo na giatum enti wo mo ye na say ya say policy no na ya rubbish no na ya discrediting no say na be ya Ghana akuafo nyintum Ghana akuafo agiatum so
right my messages kakra na yemra enche bia na ebe rapport apebo no numu ana e de esi was ask him which space are we going to put the Nkoko Kobuo as a tenant. I'm Hayford from just so
yo mami nyina no tenant no e obi efie ni obi dia enti fie ra de besi fie.
Okay. I'm Yan Fonsa from Jansa. Wofa Kofi, please ask the NDC man for me that they are bringing the same Mahama Nkoko Ketenkete and confirm or different Mahama. Oh, stop na emfa. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Presenter. What Doc is saying about irrigation system and lighting system in a farm or on a field, it seems you doubt it, but I can assure you it will work and it's still working. The biggest example is Golden Exotic and Organic Limited at Kasunya, a Suchari banana plantation farm. 5,000 to 10,000 workers, yet still they are overusing the workers to get their daily target. So if 24 hours, it will really work. And also the area or they buy and so and no. And now so we no.
And I'm say if you na or say if you run na say if you run be yam ko ngitin bi.
Okay.
Enti anya bi efie bia no e wo wura. Ti fie wura ka so ye bia efie bia no e benya ngon ngitin bi ho. What you
say? We so man fa kokko manifie o.
O man fa kokko manifie.
Omo high down door so che feel rap
for real. But the question is, enye will be no be subscribe to the policy.
Okay.
We must understand this. Once I make 24-hour economy, we can't say baby, nyebi, baby 2 shift, baby 3 shift. You must have that in policy development, policy framing. Also, what's in mind?
Okay. But I mean, to us give it a good evening. Say I will say as Ghanaians, we don't know what we want. Between 2000 and 2008, we voted for NPP to govern the country, and we said they were not good, and voted for NEC between 2008 and 2016. We again said they were not good, and gave NPP the mandate again till 2016 date. Someone we have tried before and wasn't able to satisfy our needs. Why then do we give them the chance to win our minds with their fabricated lies? Both parties, NPP and NDC, don't think about the country, but their selfish interests. I wish, as Ghanaians, we vote against these two hungry political parties to be in opposition for just 4 years for them to learn a lesson. Next time they come to power, the youth nowadays follow politics so blindly and don't think. Okay, message you know what? So what the bar? Keep it short, clean. We, the youth, frankly speaking, are not ready to vote for NDC again or anymore. Mahama even insults we the citizens that we have short memory. Asking for me is insult or what? Okay. It says, my name is Frank from Achim Kede. Hey, Wofa, this NDC and their propaganda, no. They can lie. And also they or they buy, I don't know. Or say, Wofa, ask the NDC man what is meant by the old soldier Mahama said should take him as. What does it mean? Ask the NDC man what is
I get what
meant by the old soldier Mahama said.
The Orchard or Bisani say. President Mahama can say, Yemfane say, in the time of crisis, countries can fall on old soldiers who are veterans to come back to lead the battlefront.
Okay.
I think that even, I think President Kofo, a best school semua, was it 2005 or so? Okas won tria teacher for SS4 teacher for at the time, no. Okas won retired teachers. I think 2005. Kwame Alovi was the Nagra president at the time. So Kaya. President Kofo was retired teachers. Abba Bechradi. so that he will take advantage of the experience. But the president can say he has seen it all, he knows it. Baby, or mind no, he should be trusted because he's credible. My main can same way. My opinion, I bet the actually Baumia, the entire Ghana of 20 min trust no. Na yenti min nyini. Ewa ba ya kwakọ to no. Opinion catch 4.2 cedis to $1. A bad, a reckless, a one tibida. And then I say, Uncle, I say
16 point. And I'm checking here. 16
good.
Point something.
Ono kroya catch there say. Ono on taxi momo.
Yeah. But so about be twem.
On twem se si ai.
See how so in
there be oji aketua.
Oji aketua go on kwase be twem.
Yes, oji aketua he's paid.
No. The first one just will be to twem.
And your one case was raised on your vice president view.
There be also wa bemu. Now you minister crown about the policy bar. What do you mean say minister?
Well, when you minister or you head of the economic management or mining
advisory body advisory body.
Bra omo campaign uti de na yere kan e. Was ni kunu be ye head of economic management team when him so about to Ghana sikasem see the name why hata no. Ni kunu ba be fix it. Mampanyine kufuado lanche ora baomia uti asmo kan e. Minim se banti na microphone free Bank of Ghana no. Wa ba be ye sikasem ni ye. Those are the words he said. So tax no so be ye free when free ho. One of the reasons only e-levy ni yet e-levy. Ewo ho. Okachre mbio say na me pesa me man o say dey soon you buy car with credit score in Ghana. So that no launch credit score no. One che ni pa wa credit score na ko car Ghana. One che ni pa credit akoto yi e Ghana. Was the fundamentals in your weak economy be expose you. You be see exchange rate be expose you. You be see business exchange rate na expose you na. And the interest rate that say. And the reserves you say. Enti what's that here ora baomia the entire any kwase ye to abama no no okachire ye nuanom kremofo se obesi 16 secondary schools in the zongos across board but you saying what we see only credible credibility is at the center of this election ekwi credibility na mamenka asembi ade me yapa ye no kreka eni yera paumia ni dwumadi mu prim free education send medical card because the problem say one say krano am benefit they are not more than 3.1 million beneficiaries of free education
okay
yet MPP trying to Ghana for say only 5 million baby come say 5.7 million o mo run home advert I don't necessarily mind sir. I have done an article on it. I know they made my source. No? I've published one in Oiripa, one in Joy, one in what's the other station? TV, several of the platforms, and I've given the numbers. And then so fact check Ghana and so I fact check it. Yet almost the TV so say over 5 million and 5.7. Now me can be say my colleague elder. I want to handle education ministry. Meaning say South Africa no na ascension. But on to me, Mamma, because we go na buy any mercy. Send crowd 5 million. Send yes, I na 5 million. No, open aye sika. Omo di aye budget to baby. And omo di 2 year trim send ye buy as a buy say by all means 5.7 5 million na omo kano. Omo di be accounting for figures. Other than that, aye dangerous. So ye nyina ye nim the enrolled numbers. Ye nyina nim nkra akọ. Ah nkra na muro 3.1 million.
Okay. You been able from
education.
Yeah, because education they can say we just about 5 minutes to wrap up. You can say bad education so from no yenya mo ana afi ya hwe policy on education so na ya hwe eno enso mama hear messages we na ye dey be we ya and so say I'm Kwame Haban from Asamankese. Tell the man to stop that policy because of Ghana is moving forward. Because Ghana is moving forward. Even Dr. Kwame Nkrumah told us in the olden days. Okay. So give me offer. If MPP expected raring for food and job, which they fail to execute well to work, why won't this Nkukon work? And by the way, Mahama's policy was not just focused on poultry, but was a policy support establishment of smallholder businesses, which he cited the portrait example. Nana Kwame from Efijase. Also, why are you not reading the text messages? And this rep know the text messages go against him, so he's intentionally taking your mind to read the free SHS. Of is free SHS going on or not? And next time, education. My name is Frank from Achim Kede. I think I've read this one. Yeah. Okay, this man is saying Dr. Bawumia is a liar. Okay, but all NDCs from their candidate to the last person are great. Nogopo will deal with him. Okay, okay. So Collins from Boro Offer asked him who said we combine truth and lies